Good morning, it's, I don't even know what day it is today, but we are going to go to B&Q and Rabards, I think that's what it's called, to get some paint, the ceiling rows, DIY bits so we can really make some progress today on the bedroom. I have got makeup all over my collar. I never know how to get these on without getting makeup on, because I put it all over my face and I make it all the way, and then I realise as I pulled it through I've touched my chin. But it's very, very cold today, and so I'm trying to wrap up all warm. I'm really looking forward to going to B&Q because I feel like we haven't gone in so long to go DIY hunting. We were waiting on some samples from Lick for the bedroom, but they haven't arrived, so we're just gonna go look and see what they have here, because by the time, I guess maybe because of the strikes with the Royal Mail, there's a delay or something, so we can always use those samples for other bedrooms, other projects in the future, and we can just go and look at what stuff there is. I think we'll just get a few sample pots, or if we really fall in love with the colour, we could just go for it and bring it home and see what looks good in the room. We are thinking potentially, might not do this, about painting everything green, or bluey green, whatever colour we do go for, rather than doing the skirting and the door in white, just doing that kind of whole room in that colour. Because when we were, because I was scrolling Pinterest and I have seen that in a few different places that I visited, and it does look quite cool. It does bring something a bit different and a bit modern, and I've always wanted to try it, but each room we've done, it hasn't really fit the project. And I feel like, because it's like an ensuite guest bedroom, it could really create a lovely environment in there, and then when we do the guest bathroom, the ensuite in there, we could do really fun, bright, interesting bathroom with really cool tiles, and it will create this kind of fun area. I don't know, I was thinking of potentially also doing that in our dressing room, because when we do the dressing room up, that could be something too, where you paint everything in the same colour, because the dressing room's a certain colour. I'm thinking of maybe going for like a burgundy or a blue, not sure. But let me know your thoughts, because we probably won't have done it yet. Or maybe we have, I don't know. Maybe we've already done it and you can't let me know your thoughts, but let's go to B&Q and the DIY shop and get stuck in. We've just stopped at Costa. Well, I got something, Alex didn't. I think, what are you having? Are you getting a Subway?
It does smell nice.
You're getting KFC?
I want, because I was such a good boy the other day, I had a curry, and what else did I have? Like a Greg's pakora salad, bhaji salad. But I want something greasy.
We've been having greasy stuff all weekend, and you want more greasy?
Not all weekend.
I mean, didn't you have like 2 Burger Kings?
I had one.
Well, what are you going to get?
I don't know.
Well, you've got to make your decision, because I ain't got all day.
I'm speechless.
What are you getting?
I'll get a Domino's.
No, you're not getting a Domino's at 12 o'clock in the middle of the day.
I haven't had a Subway in like a year. Maybe a Subway will be good.
I think Subways are kind of bad. Who's with me?
Bad?
Yeah.
Oh, well, sure, but...
They just don't... I feel like I'm always disappointed. I got the vegan pigs in blankets from Costa. Oh, it's hot, and a gingerbread oat latte. It's the last week of work for us, so it's frantic, to say the least. It's something that probably I should make all smoke and mirrors on my channel, but I'm just not that person. I have to be honest about life, and it's a whole lot of I've got to be sitting at a computer editing and working, and so has Alex, but also we need to be filming Vlogmas episodes and making it entertaining and doing stuff. So it's like, if I was to actually just not film Vlogmas, or just film Vlogmas what I was truly doing without going out of my way to make something entertaining,
pretty dull. We
would just be sitting there editing, like literally, we would just be on our computers all day long, editing, emailing,
because you had the realization last night, it's like, wait, I need 4 more videos, and there's 4 days of the working week left before I wanted to be off for Christmas, and I was just going to be editing, like, oh no,
yeah,
we have no content.
Yeah, like it's a hard one to juggle, but I also really do like the fact that Vlogmas makes me come out of the work headspace and get into the creative, have fun, because we really wanted to do this bedroom before Christmas for our guests, and it's making me do that, because if it wasn't for Vlogmas I probably wouldn't bother. So that's nice. Are you getting a Subway afterwards? How are you going to make decisions without having eaten?
because it is only 1 o'clock.
Well, anyway, today's frantic. There's like 3 brand deals I'm working on and editing, and then that requires, you know, going back and forth. Vlogmas has got to go up every day, filming this, and just like other stuff I won't bore you with. It's all very fun. None of it's hard. None of it's difficult by any means. I'm absolutely in love with my job and everything I have to do with regards to it. But it's just like lots of little bits trying to piece it together, and other projects we're working on behind the scenes, and it becomes a bit bitty at this time of year, especially when it's the last week. So maybe some of you are in a similar mode with your work. You're just like rounding everything up for the year, and it's like, oh, I've got to get everything done. Yeah. But let me try this little. Sorry, it's not the best spot.
Aha!
I mean, there's a huge thing in the way.
Yeah.
I need to get a thing for the car, to be honest.
That's good.
That'll do.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's vegan pigs and blankets. Alex had this on the way up. So it is basically vegan sausage, bacon and cranberry, I think. Is there anything else in there? Maybe there's cheese?
Possibly. It was very good, whatever was in it.
I really think this is one of the better vegan fast food things that you can get.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the best ones I've tried.
Well, actually, looking at that menu, they had a couple of festive ones. They had the cheese and ham, vegan cheese and ham. I'm sure they had like 4 things.
This is way better
really
than the vegan
Whereas
cheese and ham.
A couple of years ago, it was like Costa, Starbucks, nothing. You wouldn't get anything there. I thought, well, might be wrong, but...
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to eat this and then we're going to go and have a look at paint. I'm drawn to breakfast room green, though I don't know if they have it in the shop. Cork green, green smoke, that's too dark.
I like that for something, I don't know what.
That's the colour of the thing in our hallway. Vert de terre is cool. French grey we have on our wardrobe in the spare bedroom, so that could be a nice way to tie it all together. Yeah.
Okay, so that would be you collect next day.
No, we want it today.
So you'd have to pick from in-store.
Or go to Rabard's.
Also that, but they might not have the one you want.
So here we are. Not
we were
sure.
thinking we're just going to mix these up in a big pot and paint.
I like breakfast room green, vert de terre, and light blue. I think this is going to be too dark.
I think it'll be good for paneling, which we don't have.
Look at these wallpapers.
I like that one.
Do you?
Yeah, because it's very simple and repeating.
Wow. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yes, this one. Ooh.
Careful. Gosh, it's lovely to see this like in person. That's lovely. I love how they paired the colours. What have you got in your mouth, little bobbins? Come here, little bobby. Oh, hello. Is that daddy's shoe? Is that daddy's shoe? Is that daddy's shoe? Go get it. Oh look, Caterpie! Caterpie, Caterpie! Puppy! Right, so let's go put these samples on the wall. We did buy, can you take the other ones up for me, Mr. Man? And we got this, look.
Okay.
No, stop.
That's what dungarees are for.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's not wrong. I think there's some paintbrushes up there, so we're going to put all the samples on the wall and hope that the one we bought is the right one, and if it's not, we'll return it and swap it. Is Bobby following? Oh no, we emptied that thing there. Okay, so we have got light blue. I'm thinking we can put that in another room, you know. We've got breakfast room green, which is the one we went for. Bobby. People are still confused about the nickname Bobby. Her name is Roxy. Here, Bob. Roxy. Her name is Roxy, and I have no idea why I call her Bobby. It's not a British thing, it's not a Roxy thing, it's just that one day I think I called her, so she went from Roxy to Rosie to Rosalind, and I called her Rosalind for a long time, and then it was Rosie, Rosie. She was hearing her name, she's going, Mummy, why are you saying my name over and over? And then it went from Rosalind to Rosie, and then I think Rosie went to Robbie, because it's like Rosie, Robbie, and then it was Rob, and then it was Bob, and then it was Bobby. I call her Bobby most, and I'm sure this phase will last. Oh, she caught on my necklace. I'm sure this phase will last probably another few months, and then there'll be another name that will emerge. Give me your pet nicknames that have nothing to do with their actual name down below. Bobby! Right. We need a paintbrush, and we need... Alex? Are you going to do this with me? Pardon? Give them a shake. So let's open the one I want first. I didn't finish what I was saying actually. So we went for, sample wise, light blue, breakfast room green, vert de terre, and whirlybird. And whirlybird is a new one, and it's very similar to breakfast room green. It's just a little bit more lime coloured, I would say. I don't know what to use to open this. I can't find anything.
Just use a whirlybird.
It always happens. Never find things to open stuff with. And I can always find scrapers, and they're always the wobbly ones. Where are the flat ones that aren't wobbly?
I'm gonna get a screwdriver.
This is light blue. That's very grey. Ooh. It's very pretty, but it's very grey. That, you know, that has potential for, oh no, I've got it on my nail. That has potential for like, I'm just gonna wash my hands because I've got it on my nail.
Fortunately, it's water-based.
So we have vert de terre. That is a beautiful green. Oh God, I got it on my nail again. That's a very beautiful green. That's almost like French grey, but more green. I would love to use that somewhere in the house. It's really up my street. We're leaving the best till last, apparently. This is whirlybird. That's lovely too, look at that. See what I mean? It's a bit brighter. I'm gonna put all of them on the wall, but as you can see, it's a dark room, so these colours may not, you know, suit in this room particularly. Have you got that one open?
Yeah.
Show me.
I'm just going to put my nail in it, is that okay?
Oh yeah, this is the winner. Go on, show them. This is breakfast room green. As you can see. I'll show you on the, so we have
Fancy.
whirlybird. Whirlybird actually is gorgeous. Vert de terre. Light blue. Is that what it's called? Light blue?
I think so.
Because it's such a boring name compared to the others.
I know.
And then breakfast room green. Whirlybird and breakfast room green are very similar, aren't they?
Yeah.
That could be gorgeous for the hallway downstairs or something. Don't know. Let's put them on the walls first and then just move it around the room. You could do that. I'm a bit more like, I really enjoy putting it on the actual wall.
You're just a bit different like that.
I just like I like to actually get it on the wall and like see it. It's satisfying.
I wonder how dark it is.
Yeah, so this is the thing, this room
3 o'clock.
is a dark room. So I always think you should put the sample, if you really are sure, you don't have to do this with every single sample, but if you've narrowed it down, put it on every wall so you can see the different light, because obviously this is going to look different over here facing the window. I mean, I'm just sharing something quite obvious. I don't really need to tell you this. You probably know, but. I mean, I think it's gorgeous.
Is this breakfast?
Breakfast from green. I think that's so nice. But let's compare with Whirlybird.
Same brush.
Yeah, why not?
Heathen.
It's just a lighter version.
Heathen. Oh, I hate it.
I don't. That's also gorge. Oh no, I'm starting to like Whirlybird more.
It's alright, it's not like we just bought 5 litres of the other one.
This is Vert de Terre. This is definitely more grey. That's gorgeous. Wow, I think I would like to use this somewhere else in the house if we don't use it in here, because that's such a it's just a really calm, lovely colour, isn't it?
A bit tricky on camera. It almost looks like the same. Well,
yeah, camera. That's the thing. Probably us showing you on camera, it's not gonna show up the same as it does in real life. This is actually almost closer to Whirlybird than Breakfast from Green is. Which is what you were saying actually in the shop. You said, oh, those two are the same colour, right?
And you said, no, they're not. How could you think they're the same?
They are actually very similar. It's just that Vert de Terre it's like it's been mixed with grey.
Yeah, it's hard to see in the shop lights. Really,
really lovely colours. And then just because why not, this is obviously not green at all, the blue one. This could be for our bedroom, but we're kind of thinking for our bedroom we want to do wallpaper and like do it ourselves. In the green paintbrush. My only thing, I don't really like this colour for this room. It's too grey.
No, because it's already a colder room.
Yeah, that's why I think my personal opinion, or a bit of advice, not that you're asking for my advice, but if you have a dark north-facing room, add some colour, because it's already dark, and if you have like the colour that's in here now, it just ends up looking bland. And when we did our other bedroom, adding the pink just brought the room alive. So you can go for more neutrals in like south facing. That's why I think up in the kitchen it looks really lovely, because it's got the green in there. Because if we'd gone for like a white kitchen, it would have looked so...
Yeah. Let's maybe take this away.
That's a lovely blue though. I would actually love to use that somewhere else in the house. That looks like the perfect little colour palette, doesn't it? Those mixtures of colours.
Yeah. I do like this one.
You do?
Yeah.
So you don't think it's too dark?
No.
I'm almost like wishing we'd gone for the Whirlybird, because it's like that little bit. I'm worried, is this not going to become like really dark in here?
I don't think so. I think the room needs more colour, if anything, then...
Yeah?
Well, I don't know. Give it a minute. Let it dry for a bit while we do other stuff, and then...
Hey Bob, let's make a cup of tea.
And we can let's put the light on.
Yeah, good idea. So you can look at it with the light and without. I know like lots of people as well would probably wait until...
Oh, that's orange.
Like, do you want to change the setting? I know some people probably would wait until the morning to see the colours in the morning as well. But... I don't know. I think that actually I think if we painted the room in any of these colours it would look great, but I do think these two are not as good because they're more grey.
Bottom two, sorry.
They're just more grey, which doesn't make the room feel lovely, whereas these have vibrancy underneath them, like some colour, some like depth to them that makes it feel like... My only worry is how dark this is. But sometimes that can happen when you put just like a tiny portion of colour.
Yeah.
You think, whoa, that's quite colourful, and then you paint the room and you're like, well, it's actually not once it's on the walls. So yeah, not sure. We need to fill some stuff as well before we
Sand and fill.
Sand and do another lot of filling, but I've said this before in other videos that your first layer of paint, you don't need to be perfect about the filling, because I prefer almost to have like a layer of paint and then you can really like analyse what needs doing, because you can over prep otherwise. We've done that before. We've spent like 2 weeks. I remember in our old house we spent 2 weeks prepping a room, and I don't think it needed it necessarily. Like, do some prep work obviously, but get a layer on the walls and then you can really see what's visible and what's like needs doing.
I think so, because like from this angle, I mean on camera you'd think, oh, the cornicing looks fine.
There's just a gap here.
There's just a gap.
Maybe you want to, a gap down there.
Maybe with that line you want to do something, but when it's painted it would be less noticeable.
It's painted, it's always less noticeable when it's painted, and then also the stuff that does need doing shows up. So it's a good time to do it. What are you after, Bobby? Hi.
She's just following your hand. What's she doing?
It's December again, I can't believe it. Whatever happened to the rest of the year? It went by so fast, I barely did see it.
Just making dinner. We're having all plants tonight. Alex made a big all plants order, and I'm just frying some tofu to go with it. I like to do that sometimes just because if it's 2 of us, it just adds extra protein and makes it a little bit extra filling, because I actually didn't have, I did have breakfast, but I had like a smoothie, so I'm hungry. So it's great. I was going to put you down. We had all plants there yesterday as well, didn't we? We had the mac and cheese all plants, which was really good. Had like leeks in it. Made me think I'm going to try that. We also had a really fun delivery from Juicy Marbles. We had them before, but I don't know if I shared them on YouTube. Maybe I did.
Must have.
Maybe. But they've sent us their whole cut loin, which I'm wondering, Al, if we should save for around Christmas time. Yeah. Obviously we'll have the nut roast, but like for Boxing Day or like, I don't know, the day before Christmas or something.
Because their recommendations, they put it in a nice big sandwich, but it could be like on a...
Yeah, like the next day or...
board. Just stick it in...
But yeah, very cool company that does like realistic vegan steak. It's very fun. No, I definitely did review it when we got it last time. But the other all plants we have are chili tofu and edamame, spicy Szechuan noodles. I think I said that wrong. And then tofu pad thai, teriyaki udon. And then we have a couple down here from before, tahini, garlic broccoli. Oh, there's another one. Oh no, that's not another one. Basically, you just shove it in the oven and it's like pre-made plant-based meals that are healthy. So they're like chef cooked. So you know that you're getting like a nutritious meal without having to do any cooking, basically. But yeah, the food should be ready shortly. And what do you think you're doing? So we get. So here's our mushroomy noodles. They look really good. Ignore how I presented them, but they look so like juicy and sticky and yummy with all the mushrooms and edamame. And then I'm just gonna add this on top. Whoops. I lost one because I'm doing it one-handed. 5-second rule. I think I've had this one before. Let me try it to remind myself. It's the udon noodles. So chunky. Hello, and today's Vlogmas giveaway is a Colwith gin hamper. So Colwith Gin is a Cornish-based gin company, and they're kindly gifting a spiced gin hamper. I'll leave a little image of what it includes because I don't physically have it to show you, but one of you will be winning this beautiful gin hamper. So it's perfect if you're a huge gin fan. And it's also just a great little Christmas gift. I don't know if you'll get this in time for Christmas. Hopefully, fingers crossed, but there's lots of Royal Mail strikes going on. But you'll get it around the Christmas period, so maybe for New Year you'll get to celebrate. And yeah, all you have to do to enter is leave a comment down below saying why you would like to win this Colwith gin hamper. So please let me know down below if you want to win the Colwith Farm Distillery's Christmas spiced gin hamper. Such a festive treat this Christmas. Give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for a bonus entry, go over to Instagram and TikTok and follow me over on there, and also share this video. I will be paying attention to those of you who are sharing and stuff. So please go do that as well if you can, if you have those accounts. And thanks again to Colwith Farm Distillery for gifting us this for one of my audience members. I really appreciate it. I'll leave a link to them down below if you want to go check them out, because they're a great Cornish company, and yeah, such a lovely little gift to have this Christmas. So I will see you in my next video, and good luck for today's giveaway.